Congratulations on securing an assignment. As you prepare to deploy for this new engagement, we thought we should let you in on some essential information you need to know about our expectations of you and your assignment, and the support you are assured of getting from us as we work together on this journey. We are excited to have you as part of our team, and you can be assured of a most rewarding and career-enhancing journey. This orientation will equip you with everything you need to know before your first shift, ensuring you feel confident and prepared for success. Ready, set. Let's go. Let's start from you understanding the complete assignment process, as this helps you to navigate your temporary placement with confidence. Having signed up with us and completed all required documentation, the first step in you going out for an assignment is placement matching. This involves your assigned recruiter identifying the perfect facility match based on your skills, experience, and preferences. Once a match is found, we begin pre-assignment preparation, of which this orientation module is an essential part. In addition to this training module, you will also receive facility-specific information and have your recruiter address any questions or concerns you may have. The pre-assignment preparation is followed by the assignment period, where we expect that you will provide excellent patient care while representing Revolve with professionalism. After every assignment, you will be required to provide feedback on the just concluded assignment. This may be in the form of a debrief meeting by our team or a questionnaire. This is important as it helps us towards improving on future placements. To carry out your assignment successfully, there are a number of things you need to be mindful of. Approach your assignment with a strong commitment to professionalism throughout. Arrive 15 minutes before your shift begins. This allows time for proper handover and demonstrates reliability to the facility staff. For your first day, plan to arrive 30 minutes early for orientation. This enables you to become familiar with the facility. Wear clean, wrinkle-free scrubs in the color specified by the facility. Maintain professional grooming and minimal jewelry for safety and infection control. Approach each shift with a positive, solution-oriented mindset. Be adaptable. You are there to support and not change how things work. Show respect to all staff members regardless of role. Remember, you represent both yourself and Revolve Staffing in every interaction. Proper, complete, and excellent documentation is an important part of your work, and it is essential to your success. Proper documentation is crucial for patient safety, continuity of care, and legal protection. Ensure you familiarize yourself with the facility's charting system on day one. Document thoroughly, accurately, and in a timely manner. Include all assessments, interventions, medications, and patient responses. Use objective language and avoid subjective statements. Follow facility-specific requirements for frequency and format. When in doubt, ask for guidance rather than guessing. Remember, if it wasn't documented, it wasn't done. It is important that you understand the chain of command at the facility you are assigned to. Knowing who to report to ensures efficient communication and proper handling of clinical situations. Usually, the charge nurse or unit manager will be your immediate supervisor. Report to them for day-to-day issues, patient assignments, and immediate clinical concerns. Escalate unresolved issues or significant concerns to the department director if your immediate supervisor cannot address them. Reach out to your assigned Revolve Staffing recruiter for scheduling issues, payroll questions, or if you need support with facility relationships. Rest assured, we have your best interest at heart, and you must always maintain the highest standard of professionalism. Endeavor to always follow this chain of command unless there is an immediate safety concern that requires urgent intervention. Clear communication is the foundation of safe, effective, and compassionate care. Proactive communication saves time, prevents harm, and builds trust. Some actions that will enhance this includes notifying the facility and providing at least 4 hours notice for illness or emergency absences, reporting any incidents according to facility protocol, asking questions when unsure about procedures, communicating any scope of practice or safety concerns immediately, and ensuring clinical work is done according to your scope of practice. Let us talk about some of the key policies and procedures that you are expected to abide by on your assignment. 1. Attendance policy. Notify both Revolve Staffing and the facility at least 4 hours before your shift if you cannot attend. 3 instances of tardiness or 1 no-call or no-show may result in termination of your contract. 2. Professional boundaries. Maintain appropriate professional relationships with patients, families, and staff. Do not exchange personal contact information or connect on social media with patients. Avoid discussing personal problems during your shift. SANR, digital device usage. Personal cell phones should only be used during breaks and in designated areas. Never take photos in clinical areas or of patients. Facility computers are for work purposes only, not personal browsing. Complete policy documentation, including our health and safety policy and procedures, is available in your Revolve Staffing portal. Please review all policies thoroughly before your first assignment. Timekeeping essentials. Accurate timekeeping ensures you're paid correctly for all hours worked. Clocking in and out. You may use the Revolve Staffing mobile app to clock in and out. Also follow any facility-specific time tracking requirements and ensure you take required breaks as mandated by provincial regulations. All overtime must be pre-approved by the facility supervisor. Unauthorized overtime will not be compensated. Payroll process and schedule. Submit completed electronic timesheets by Monday at 10 a.m. following your work week. Ensure all entries are accurate and any shift adjustments are properly documented with appropriate approvals. Complete the timesheet template accurately and include the unit you're worked for all your shifts. Payments are processed biweekly. Direct deposits typically appear in your account by end of day Tuesday, though some banks may take 1 to 2 business days to process the transaction. Once you receive your payment and pay slip, please review your pay statements carefully. Report any discrepancies to your Revolve recruiter within 1 to 2 business days. Keep copies of all approved timesheets and overtime authorizations for your records. Let's share some thoughts on preparing for your first day, because a smooth first day sets the tone for your entire assignment. Before your first day, review all the information that have been made available to you by your recruiter, including the facility map, parking instructions, details of the contact person at the facility, etc. Plan to arrive early to allow time for check-in procedures and orientation. Typically, you will be assigned to a unit and introduced to the charge nurse or manager. They will provide unit-specific orientation, including emergency procedures, medication systems, and documentation requirements. You may be paired with a staff nurse for your first shift or partial shift. Take notes, ask questions, and focus on learning facility-specific protocols while providing excellent patient care. A few pointers that will help make your assignment a successful one. Before your first day, review facility information thoroughly as was earlier mentioned. Prepare all required documents and supplies. Plan your route and arrive early and try as much as possible to get adequate rest before starting. In your first week, observe unit culture and workflows. Learn names of key team members. Ask questions to clarify expectations and demonstrate flexibility and willingness to help. While on assignment, ensure you maintain consistent communication with your coordinator. Document thoroughly and accurately. Address any concerns promptly and, very importantly, take care of your physical and mental well-being. At the end of your assignment, ensure all documentation is complete. Return any facility property. Provide feedback on your experience. Maintain relationships for future opportunities. Ensure all personal items are removed from accommodation and that you vacate the accommodation within the stipulated timeline. This is typically within a day after end of assignment. It is not unusual to have challenges while on assignment. Even the best assignments may present challenges. How you respond defines your professionalism. Endeavor to address conflicts privately and directly with the individual involved when possible. Focus on the issue, not personalities. If resolution isn't achieved, follow the chain of command while documenting significant interactions objectively. Another area of challenge typically relates to concerns regarding scope of practice. If asked to perform duties outside your scope of practice or comfort level, politely decline and explain your limitations. Offer to find appropriate personnel who can complete the task. Notify your Revolve Staffing recruiter if this becomes a recurring issue. Practice self-care and recognize signs of burnout. Take scheduled breaks, use deep breathing techniques during challenging moments, and maintain work-life balance. Note that Revolve Staffing offers confidential support resources if you need such support.
You are our ambassador. As a Revolve Staffing professional, you serve as an ambassador of our brand and values in every interaction. Your conduct, communication, professionalism, and quality of care directly reflect who we are as a company. This means demonstrating reliability, compassion, integrity, and excellence in all aspects of your work. By upholding these standards, you help build trust, strengthen relationships, and contribute to the high level of service that defines Revolve Staffing. In addition, always maintain the highest standards of professional behavior. Your actions reflect not only on you, but on all Revolve Staffing. Exemplary conduct leads to future opportunities and positive references. Also, be flexible and willing to help beyond your assigned tasks. Show initiative while respecting established workflows. Building positive relationships with permanent staff creates a better working environment for everyone. And finally, always prioritize patient safety and quality care. If you observe concerns, address them through appropriate channels. Your unique perspective as a temporary staff member can provide valuable insights. You can count on us all through your journey. You're never alone on assignment. We provide comprehensive support throughout your placement. Your assigned recruiter is your primary contact for scheduling, facility questions, and general support. They will be available Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You would also have access to the clinical nurse liaison for clinical questions, scope of practice concerns, or patient care issues. They will also be available Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And for urgent issues outside regular business hours, please call us on +1 56797167779 or send an email to our general line, support@revolvestaffing.com. We encourage you to reach out with any questions or concerns, no matter how small. Your success is our priority. Make your work with us seamless. Our staff portal is your all-in-one resource center accessible via web or mobile app. It provides schedule management and availability updates, timesheet submission and payroll information, document storage for licenses and certifications, continuing education opportunities and facility guides and orientation materials. Log into your staff portal using the link displayed and also download the mobile app for Android and iOS with the displayed links. You're now prepared to represent Revolve Staffing with confidence and professionalism. Remember that every successful assignment builds your reputation and opens doors to future opportunities. We're invested in your success and are here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for choosing Revolve Staffing as your healthcare career partner.